I know what it's like when you seem to be doing everything right, but the result is always the same, negative. It annoyed me too. You look at the chart, wait for the entry point going, and again, it's not right. At some point, I just decided not to complicate things. I turned off everything unnecessary, left 3 indicators, and started over. Today, I'm going to show you how I work in this mode. A simple setup that doesn't distract maximum attention to the price. If you're also tired of overload and don't understand where you are going wrong, maybe this video will give you some direction. Live trading, unedited, and with my comments. As usual, I will show you the results of one short session. I decided to start with a small trade amount, and in 30 minutes of work, I reached a trade amount of $120 and my capital increased to $1,755 or 57 rather dollars. Now, it's not a bad result. I think today will also be an excellent session. I know that many of you watch the video, everything seems clear, but when you open the chart, you get lost. That's normal. That's why I do daily trading on Telegram, where you can see everything live, real level signals and explanations. You can just watch how I do it, repeat this, and over time you will begin to understand the logic of the actions. This is not theory, this is practice. The link to the Telegram is in the description. If you are interested, join and send me a private message. I'm going to connect you and show you how everything works. I'll start by setting up the account. In this strategy, I'll use a candlestick chart. The time frame will be 2 minutes. Now you need to enable the indicators, alligator, MACD, and moving average. Now let's configure them. For the alligator indicator, the JAWS period will be 10, JAWS shift 5 teeth, period 9 teeth, shift 3, lips, period 8, lip shift 1. Check that you have the same settings. Now, in the indicator style settings, I will make the color of all 3 lines orange and increase their thickness. I'm going to increase the moving average line period to 50 and leave type as SMA. The indicator line color will be blue and I will increase its thickness. Now let's configure MACD. The fast period parameter will be 20 and I will set the slow period to 40. The signal period is going to be 15. I will disable the MACD and signal lines as they are unnecessary and will only distract us. Now the settings are now complete. I'm going to go to work now and explain how to open trades correctly using the strategy. Watch carefully. I'm going to start with the situation. Let's open a trade and analyze it in more detail. The trade time will be 5 minutes. I will start with an amount of $340. My forecast is that the price will fall, so I press the red button to open the trade. Are you ready? Look, there has been a price increase in the market for a long time and the alligator indicator lines were pointing upwards. The price reached its maximum and it began to decline. A downward trend has probably begun in the market. As soon as the alligator lines crossed the moving average, the main signal was formed, after which I am confident that the price will decline. But that's not enough to open a trade, so I use MACD to check the situation. The 0 level is important for the MACD indicator. Now the indicator chart is below it, which means that the price is falling. As you already understand, all 3 indicators have given a signal of a price decline, which means that there is indeed a downward trend in the market. Now, I think I made the right prediction, but we will find out at the end of the trade. Later, I'm going to talk about the rules for working with the strategy, so don't miss them. The price is stable and below the open trade line. There is still some time left, but I don't think the situation will change. Let's wait for the trade to end. Boom! I made a profit. Now I have $2,883 in my account. The start has been made. There are still a few trades ahead. Let's see what the final result of the session will be. An interesting chart. Let's try to make a profit from this situation, but first, let's open a trade. The trade amount is now $380. I will open a trade on the price decline. Let's repeat everything again. Look, the alligator indicator lines have crossed the main moving average line. The price has started to decline. There is a main signal, and the MACD indicator chart is also below zero. The situation seems reliable as both indicators point to a price decline. When working with this strategy, it is important that all three indicators give a signal. Also, if the price chart is below the moving average line, you can only open a trade on a price decline, and if it is above the indicator line, you can only open a trade on a price increase. With the alligator and MACD indicators, it is even easier. When the price declines, the alligator indicator lines will cross the moving average from top to bottom, and the MACD chart will be below the zero level. When the price rises, the situation will be the opposite. Now, any currency pair is suitable for working with this strategy. There are no restrictions. The situation is stable, the price is falling, and there is no doubt that I'm going to make a profit. I will wait for the trade to end. Yes, second profitable trade in a row. Now I have $3,183 in my account. I have a couple of more trades ahead of me, so I wouldn't waste any time. The trade amount is now $420. My prediction is that the price will fall. I press the red button to open the trade. As you can see, the situation has already developed. I analyzed the similar situation in the previous trade. I want to give you one important piece of advice. Always follow the rules clearly. Never rush to open trades in every situation that seems even slightly suitable. It is better to open a trade a little later than the main signals from the indicators. This is acceptable. This way you will be able to see the market movement clearly. I also recommend checking the signals from the indicators several times, as novice traders sometimes analyze the signal incorrectly and make mistakes. The price has risen and is near the open trade line. The situation is a little tense, but I understand that there is still time ahead and the price will continue to fall. So let's watch the chart until the end. Great, the price is falling and I have made a profit. Wow, I see that my capital is now $3,569. Excellent results. Now I'm going to find another situation and open the last trade. I have no doubt that I will make a profit. I analyzed this situation and received signals from the indicators. The situation is fully formed at the price is going to rise. I'm sure that you are going to like the strategy. It is even perfect even for a beginner trader, and the profitability of the strategy is 80%, which is an excellent indicator. Let's watch the situation until the end and summarize the results. Yes, friends, 4 out of 4 trades are profitable. I see that the account balance has increased to $4,075. Today, I showed you how with a cool head and a clear plan, you can earn $1,500 in just one trading session. If you are a beginner, don't worry. I was also a beginner once. Now, the main thing is not to rush. Only open trades on a clear signal. Don't guess. The idea for today is better one clear entry than 5 random ones. This rule has saved me from many losses. Write it down and don't forget this. Now I advise you to watch the video again, especially the parts where I explain the entries. Try to repeat it on demo mode and only then move on the real ones when you are ready. Write your opinion about this strategy in the comments.